Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. Folks, we are building a global cooperative bank that escalates residual cash flow. And we're simply leveraging artificial intelligence and financial technology. Okay. And our solution is simply this is that we're providing 100% of the population a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow with 100% mutual benefit here, folks. But there's a huge catch, a very huge catch to our program. Now, I know you're probably saying, see, I know there's always a catch, right? I'm just glad to it. I'm just glad that you're getting to it early versus waiting till the very end. Well, this is the catch here, ladies and gentlemen, that there's going to be no gambling whatsoever of your money. Nobody running off with your money or anything like that. No rug pulls whatsoever that anybody has to worry about. So there's no risk here. Okay. Another thing, there's going to be no delayed gratification of you receiving money. There's no cycling. There's no rotation. We're not those type of operations. And there's no you waiting on a certain number of positions or accounts to open with this bank before you receive any money. No, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to receive from all digital accounts after yours from this day forward. You're going to receive immediately. You're going to receive increasingly, and you're going to receive continuously. And it's unavoidable for you to receive the money. That's what our artificial intelligence is doing in the background. Much on that breakdown here in a second. And then last but not least, my favorite. Okay. When I saw this, I said to myself, anybody that can fog up a mirror can win with this, because there's not going to be any weekly or monthly task that is going to be incumbent upon anyone to have to continue to do over and over and over and over and over and over and over in order for you to continue to have sustainable, reliable income with this project, folks. And so I said to myself, if it was only incumbent upon people to have to do something one time and yet continuously receive over and over and over, independent of their involvement, who would not be able to succeed in a situation like that? And so that's why I staked my flag, and I've been here now for the last 15 and a half months. I've been able to do some incredible things, but not just me, because I'm probably going to do incredible things no matter what I do. But it's not about me. It is about it being mutually beneficial for 100% of people that participate, which you really don't find in many other opportunities, right? And so people have a lot of trepidation. I know people have a lot of disdain when it comes to involving others. But this is where the real trepidation is, if you don't mind me saying this. The real trepidation is not you referring others. And it's not because your friend referred others. It's when your friend referred others and you referred others and nobody made no money. Or it was always incumbent upon people to have to continue to bring in people, to bring in people, to bring in people, and bring in people, and bring in people, and bring in people, and bring in people, just for people to continuously to receive money. How many of us can agree with what I'm saying? Folks, we don't have to here. We have what we call a one-time execution. That is only required of anyone to do. I gave you the hint, one time, right? And so down here at the bottom, it says simply this: we are not an investment platform, so there's absolutely zero gambling of anybody's money. Zero gambling of your money, folks. We are a bank. We're not a biz op, nor an investment company, nor a trading company. So there's going to be no gambling, no risk, no running off with your money whatsoever. Our cooperative wallet, that's our digital asset here. That's our digital real estate, if you would. It employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Members can withdraw their deposits on a daily basis if they so choose. Folks, you have complete access to your withdrawals. You're able to withdraw your money daily as your money is coming in residually, okay? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Got it? Let's move forward. Folks, want to give you the features and benefits of this digital bank here. We've developed Co-op Wallet, which is our online digital bank. It's your money, ladies and gentlemen. There are no holds on your withdrawals. You're able to send or receive money globally with other Co-op Wallet users. Watch this. 100% of royalties are distributed to members. Royalties are immediately paid directly to your Co-op Wallet. Securely store your royalties, and what did we say? Withdraw them when you want. Now, folks, with those three ingredients, that told me right out of the bat that the company is not looking to scam anyone. Look at that. So try not to have selective hearing as I go through this. Number one, you receive your money immediately. You receive 100% is distributed to the partners and members of the bank. So not only do you receive 100%, not only does it come to you immediately to your own Co-op wallet that only you have the access to, but when are you able to withdraw your money? When you want. Okay? In the words of my, well, not good friend, but one of my favorite comedians, his name is Chris Tucker. He used to say, same time, right? Because when people do something, when do most people want to be paid? They want to be paid immediately, no delayed gratification, right? So everything's immediately here, folks. There are no limits to anything. Success is 100% choice. There is no selling. There is no trading. There is no ranks, no pin levels that we have to qualify every week or month. There's no quotas, and there's no weekly, monthly tasks that anyone has to worry about doing over and over and over again to remain sustainable income, okay? And all collaborative members receive instantly, continuously, and residually, folks. We scale and cash flow strategically. Now, folks, you can receive ongoing residual deposits predictably with our global system. I want to go over the bank highlights, but literally right here is showing you an example, all that's required in us activating a digital account with this company. Ladies and gentlemen, it's much like we already are doing. So see, if you have a digital account or a digital wallet with like PayPal or like Cash App or like Venmo or like Coinbase or like with Chase or Wells Fargo or Bank of America or Citibank, SoFi Bank, folks, if you have an account with Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, guess what? That's all a digital wallet. You ever notice how you're able to download an app on your phone? See, that's just an app. That's not the digital wallet. The app is just the interface that allows us to, have user-friendly commands to be able to manipulate the app. But that's a digital wallet that your phone is connected to your bank. And you know how you're able to take a picture of the front and back of your paycheck and you can sign it from your phone, and when you hit the button, that check is automatically deposited into your account. Do you know what did that, ladies and gentlemen? That was a digital wallet. So folks, the big boys are understanding where the modern day gold rush is going. It is the digital wallets. It's not in trading. It's not in some coin that you need to buy while it's low and hope and pray to God that it goes to 100,000 a coin, okay? Because I know a lot of us, like myself, maybe missed the Bitcoin boom. But ladies and gentlemen, the digital space, the Web3, the blockchain, the decentralization, everything is going to blockchain. And in order for everything to go blockchain and digital, folks, guess what money has to be facilitated through, no matter where it goes and what it's on? You said it, a digital wallet. And so what these big boy companies are doing, just like what we're doing, the big boy companies, they're owning the track versus betting on the horses. And so what they're doing is that they're receiving from our facilitating of money through their platform, but they're debiting little fees on the back end But who is engineering all those transactions for those companies? Trust me when I tell you, it's not robots, it's not aliens, and it's not computers. It is individuals, it is businesses, it is us. Why? We have the economic value. Ladies and gentlemen, all we're doing is just directing to where we're doing the same thing over here, but yet when transactions take place with our bank, the money is just not going to the company. It's coming to you and I. And it's residual cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. And we're only talking about where it says right here. Everyone is doing the same. How many times? One time. Ladies and gentlemen, I need that one time to hit you on your forehead like a ton of bricks. Because we're not talking about somebody having to do something again over and over and over and over. Everybody's just doing something one time that comprises of 2 steps. Everyone's doing a one-time out of pocket that we're going to discuss a little later, but trust me, it's less than maybe you and another going to a movie to go see, whatever the latest movie is out today. Okay? Everyone one time is going to have 3. Literally do what you see in this example over here. Put in a first name, last name, email address, and phone number, who will also have 3 do the same. See, folks, we dictate and control the automation of this process of expanding and growing this bank all over the world. And ladies and gentlemen, when we dictate it, who determines how fast it moves? We do, which is what I love, okay? It's almost, I asked a person a question. If you had control over winning the lotto, would you want to win it in a week, or would you want to win it like yesterday? Like yesterday, right? Ladies and gentlemen, no one is required to do any more work. No one is required to involve any more people. And everyone is received instantly and residually from all digital assets, accounts after them, ... Yes, all. Not some, not just when a certain number of accounts open. No, folks, when one account, you're receiving. 1,000 accounts, you're receiving on all of them. 30 accounts, you're receiving on all of them. 100,000 accounts, you're receiving on all of them. From this day forward, no cycling, no rotation. Withdraw your money daily, 7 days a week. Now, I really want you guys to hone in on this last paragraph right here, because this right here lets you understand how powerful this is for the masses, because that's 100% of people coming to this bank, folks. This is what's going to happen. This cooperative bank is set up for everyone to immediately and increasingly receive residual deposits continuously, independent of their involvement, folks. Cooperatively doing 2 steps, just one time, okay? Let's move forward. So, folks, I want to just have us understand the parallel with PayPal, because many people know PayPal, understand PayPal. You may have gotten involved with PayPal when it first got started. This was an interview between then CEO, who we know as Elon Musk, who's the owner of Tesla, who owns SpaceX, and also the social media app, it used to be called Twitter, now it's called X. But then CEO, I'm gonna play a 1-minute video from him, of him literally sharing with us how PayPal became the billion-dollar juggernaut that it is today. But let me read this here for you. Referrals help PayPal get 7 to 10% daily growth, catapulting their user base to over 100 million members, ladies and gentlemen. According to David O. Sachs, original COO of PayPal, PayPal used to literally pay people. Who they pay, folks? People. So, folks, it's not a scam just because people receive money. Okay? Let's inoculate ourselves, because we're really letting too many people control narrative, right? Because we want to stick scheme to everything when it involves others. Well, let me give you a news flash. Everything involves people. If it didn't have people, then it wouldn't exist, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So please understand, just because your friend referred you to put you in front of this and you get involved, it doesn't mean it's a scheme, okay? And I wouldn't be a part of a scam for 15 and a half months. And typically schemes, they pan out, they fade out within about 6 months or less. But like I said, there's no gambling here, okay? But I want to play this video here for us real quick because I want you to hear some very, very key points and what led PayPal to become the multi-billion-dollar juggernaut that it is today.
Do y'all think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little internet way to, or do you think it was going to turn into the major kind of transaction processing engine that it is right now?
I didn't expect PayPal's growth rate to be what it was. Yeah. So, and that actually created major problems. We started PayPal on University Avenue.
Oh.
After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? Wow! I didn't realize.
It was nutty.
Oh, wow. And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they opened an account, and $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
And then we dropped it to $10, and then we dropped it to $5. As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
How much money did you all spend with the kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
It was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it was a substantial. Okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction because it's just like bacteria in a petri dish.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is try to have one customer generate like 2 customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that, maybe 3 customers ideally. And then you want that to happen really fast. You could probably model it just like bacteria growth in a petri dish, and it'll just expand very quickly until it hits the sides of the petri dish.
Yeah,
slows down.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. So, folks, that's how PayPal became PayPal, because of you and I, a friend telling a friend who told a friend who told a friend who told a friend, and then today, at date, PayPal is receiving right around about $25 billion annually because friends told friends who told friends that got businesses involved, and it has escalated to over 430 million members have a PayPal account. And PayPal, by its experts, is projected, okay, with digital wallets, ladies and gentlemen, to go from 430 million to well over 750 million users, folks. That's just more individuals that's going to be opening up a digital wallet with PayPal. But the question is, how much of that revenue are they going to be shared with you and I? Okay, we all know the number of that. That's going to be 0. Okay, folks, well, we're going to show you with our bank, okay? Running it just like PayPal did. So if you need to pretend that I'm Elon Musk in this example, okay, then do so, okay? But folks, we're literally, with no skill set required, with no arm twisting, with no pulling on heartstrings, without anybody needing skill set. We're not doing something to where, like in other projects, where it feels like we're walking down the street offering our neighbors coupon books, Bibles, and cleaning products. No, we're not that, ladies and gentlemen. We are simply just getting in line, everyone having 3 coming after them. We're just putting in our name and information, everybody doing a one-time out of pocket. So it says up here, everyone doing the same one time. Nothing else is required. We're all scale simultaneously. There's no delayed gratification. All digital assets after you, cash flows to you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, all. Everyone a one-time out of pocket of $45. Everyone, one time, have 3, put in their first name, last name, email address, and phone number, who will also have 3 do the same just one time. This is a strategic automation. No one is required to do any more work, folks. No one is required to involve any more people. Everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. Folks, this is a game changer. Able to withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and we provide 1,000% support for the entire team, okay? And so, folks, before I really lay out the money, there's something I really want to cover, because many want to ask, well, why is there a need for cash flow, Douglas? That's a great question. Because, ladies and gentlemen, our bills, okay, we don't look at them like this, but they are subscriptions as well. Because residually, they come month after month like clockwork. I want to show you a website here that I stumbled upon. And it's Ramsey Solutions, but it says, what are the average American's monthly expenses, okay? So I went down here and it said right here, what are the main household expenses? You have housing, transportation, food, personal insurance, pensions, healthcare, entertainment, other expenditures, cash contributions, apparel, services, and education, okay? Then it gives a little breakdown. Average housing per month is $2,025 per month, okay? Transportation is $1,025 per month. Food, groceries, and things of that nature, $779 per month. See, folks, the thing about it is our responsibilities and obligations, they're like subscriptions. It's just what people are doing, for the most part, they're trying to trade time for money to take care of residual bills. This is why we end up having more month at the end of the month than money, okay? But folks, we want to get to where we want to have our income coming in off subscriptions. So if anybody asks, well, why is there a subscription? Folks, that's the ingenious part of it. Because see, because of a subscription, PayPal is receiving, well, not PayPal, but companies like Netflix, they're receiving what? Residually. What if you were able to receive on everyone that had a Netflix account? You probably wouldn't be in the financial situation that you may be in currently. What if you're able to receive subscriptions of everybody that has a gym membership? So, folks, it's a perfect storm to receive passive income, but also have that passive income be residual, okay? Now, you may ask, well, Douglas, what is the subscription that people are doing here? Okay, the subscription that we're doing here, folks, everybody's doing $28 every 28 days. But ladies and gentlemen, check this out. You're also receiving from everybody that's doing a subscription that has an account after yours. Now, let me show you something here. Remember, everybody's having 3 that get in line after them, that everybody's doing a one-time out of pocket of $45. Watch this. So when you have 3 get in line after you, folks, it brings your money to $35. Now, the last time I checked, 35 is higher than 28, correct? So, folks, that money is residual that's coming to you. That money is not just coming one time. That's coming residually, okay? So it's already covering your monthly subscription that you're doing of $28. So you're not having to come out of pocket anymore. Now, there's another thing that happened. See, not only did deposits go to you as your 3 activated an account, but folks, deposits also went to everybody else that was in line prior that also received an increase from those accounts going active. See, ladies and gentlemen, every time when one makes money, everybody else makes money that was in line prior. Folks, that's going to happen every single time. This is why everybody only has to do this one time. Because as it's being replicated, with everybody doing it once, everybody's going to continuously scale in their residual cash flow. Because every dollar you're going to see is residual, okay? But this money right here is so vital for you to understand that you were not the only one that received money. So watch this. Your strategic partners are doing the one-time execution. How many times? One time. Just like you, they scaled to $35. But not only did they receive deposits, more deposits came to you and everybody else that was in line prior. Your inviter, their inviter, their inviter. Think about it. The only reason why I'm here, because my inviter invited me. And I wanted to prove him wrong. So you mean to tell me when I activate my account, money's going to come to you instantly? And sure enough, it happened. But then I had a couple of my friends do the exact same thing. And sure enough, as advertised, folks, it happened for them. Now, guys, I want you to pay attention to how many times I'm coming back to you or to those that you invite to do anything else. Okay? So then now your strategic partners are going to invite their friends or a business or whoever they want to invite. Now, folks, everyone just only required to do 3. Trust me, we got monsters that come in here and they bring in thousands, they bring in hundreds, okay? Because when they see that this works as advertised, they want to share it with the world. But I'm sharing this with everybody only involving 3. Not 33, not 303, just 3 that are only doing it one time. And watch the automation take place. So these guys are doing the same. What? Getting 3 to put in a first name, last name, email address, phone number. That also going to do the same one time. Everyone's doing a one-time out of pocket, $45. When their 3 come in, look, covers their subscription. How excited are you that the friends that you bring in, just from doing the execution that they're only required to do once, they're not having to pay the subscription no more. But watch this. As money was coming to them, deposits came to everybody else prior. These guys do the same one time. They receive 35. Money comes to everybody else prior. These guys do the same one time. 35 to them, covers their subscription, money to everybody else prior, instantly and simultaneously, independent of their involvement. Have you guys heard me say that you and your strategic partners had to do any more work? No. Have you heard me say that you and your strategic partners had to involve any more people? No, folks. These guys do the same one time. 35 to them, scales everybody's money. You're now at $2,360. Now, let's say everybody was taking a whole week, to do their one-time execution. Then, folks, people are not waiting a week. I'll just tell you that, okay? We have some people that do this in minutes. Some people do it in hours. Some people do it in days, okay? But I'm saying this with everybody taking a week to do their one-time execution, as that duplicates and replicates to a mathematical certainty, you're at $2,360 residual income, folks. That money ain't coming one time. And if you saw when I was showing you the housing expense for the average American is $2,000. This will cover somebody's mortgage. They're just 6 weeks in. Or this could be 6 days. Or this could be 6 hours. Or this could be even, I'm not even going to go there with y'all, but you guys get my point. When we control and we dictate it, okay, we make it happen as fast as we wanted to make it happen, folks. These guys do the same one time. Now look at what's happened to your strategic partners. They're at their respective 6-week end. These guys receive 35, scales your strategic partners to $2,360. You multiply this $2,360, ladies and gentlemen, times 12, that's a $30,000 annual residual cash flow. Can I ask you a question? Is 6 weeks going to go by for you regardless? You know, God willing, we all live past 6 weeks, okay? So 6 weeks is going to happen regardless, folks. The question you need to ask yourself, do you want to be $2,360 richer, or do you just want things to be okay, you're good? Because see, I'll tell you right now, if you don't have room in your bank to put more money in there, this is not the call for you. But if you're somebody that you can, you got more room to put more money in your bank account residually, then hey, keep listening. But look, you have scaled to $5,242,000 in residual cash flow, 7 weeks in. That's a $60,000 annual residual cash flow. You're going to be around for another 7 weeks, right? These guys do the same one time, folks. Is everybody scaling, ladies and gentlemen, or is it just those at the top scaling? Everybody is. Have I said that you had to come back and do anything? Have I said that your strategic partners or their partners or their partners or their partners or their partners had to come back and do anything else? No. Is everybody scaling as it continues to duplicate forward with everybody doing the same one time? These guys do the same one time. 35 to them, it scales your strategic partners 8 weeks in to a mathematical certainty, everyone only involving 3. Guys, I'm just saying everybody involving 3. Do you believe that people are going to bring in more than 3? Folks, I got an organization in Czechoslovakia. I barely can even speak their language. They got to have a translator for me. Folks, they got so many people that are seeing this thing as advertised, man. They're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over there. Because see, guys, I don't know if they don't know no better, but they just like, hey, we see it, everybody's experiencing it, and we're able to withdraw the money. They're able to withdraw the money, folks. These guys do the same one time. Now it scales your strategic partners to 13,000. Folks, that's over $100,000 annual residual cash flow. I have a fundraiser from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo that's actually going to be happening here in the next month here. That's coming to Houston. It's a $2 million fundraiser, folks. They've involved themselves. They're about to involve many of their other donors and alumni and booster clubs and corporations that are tied to them. They want to be the guinea pig. They've been involved now for somewhere about 6-7 months. And folks, it's working as advertised for them. Okay. So folks, this is what it is. So this is something I want to point out to you. This is very, very critical for us to understand. We are not the traditional pyramid, folks. We've literally inverted the pyramid. We are a decentralized environment. We've inverted the pyramid because the money is coming from the bottom up. Okay. We're not this traditional pyramid that you see in network marketing or MLM or in our corporations, in the military, and also in our government, where it's a bureaucracy. But you see, there's no space at the top, only for a handful of people. Okay. And that's why people are having this trepidation. Well, it seems like only the people at the top make all the money. Well, that's true, because the bottleneck, it's only just so much space. And so like in corporate America, a person has to die or get fired in order for people to move up. And then when you're in MLM, because it's subject to saturation, because it's only so much of the juice, it's only so much of the skincare line, it's only so much of the tea or the pill that we can get out to the marketplace. Then when saturation steps in, these big wigs, they have to go to another company and to another company, and they got to hype it up, they got to pump it up just so they can get their following to follow them, right? So they can sell the next big trendy deal. Folks, we're not that. Folks, all we got to do is build this thing one time. And do you know nobody will have to worry about money ever again? Let me tell you why. Because everybody's going to receive from a certain limit of accounts. Let's just say that number's 1,000. It's more than that, but let's just say it's 1,000, right? Once you reach to 1,000, the system is going to automatically take you out of the system. And folks, it's going to re-enter us all over again. Infinite number of times this takes place for everybody, folks. So ladies and gentlemen, all we got to do is build this one time. We build this one time. And it's going to be from the same people from us building it the first time that's going to be infinitely contributing to everybody's income. So we're strategically growing a cash flow carousel. Y'all know a cash flow carousel, the carousel just goes around and around. The wheels on the bus go round and round all through the town. Folks, that's what we're having here. There's no saturation points with our operation. All monies for everyone is residual. There's no trading. There's no crypto investing. There's no smart contracts. There's no rug pulls, ladies and gentlemen. This is your bank and it's your money. Okay? Folks, this is the greatest project I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's why I cannot shut up about expressing and sharing this thing. Okay? And so, folks, growing and building trust is what we're all about here. Okay? We utilize social media. We utilize Telegram. We utilize WhatsApp and places like that because we want to grow building trust because we realize, okay, the way of marketing today, a lot of times getting people on a Zoom like this, you know, some people have a little trepidation with doing that, but that's okay. Okay. We still do the meetings like I'm doing now, but we also have a Facebook group, okay, where we go live. We're actually streaming live in there now. And this gives us a way where we can build a network and we can market to that network because, folks, in today's business, it's all about know, like, and trust. And for those that can really tap into that and understand that, okay, it puts us 10 steps ahead of everybody else still trying to do it the old traditional way. So, folks, we're simply building a market that we can market to. And that's what we do with our Facebook group. We have several others that's growing by the hundreds every single week. And so this is what we utilize to get the word out. We don't allow any other project or opportunity to be talked about in our groups. We only talk about this particular bank. So it's a safe place where you can invite those that you want to get the information in front of, and you can tag them to where maybe they couldn't make a meeting, but if you tag them to one of the videos, they can watch it when they get, at a time when they can watch it. Our key is just make sure that we follow up, answer any questions that they may have. And then, folks, you lead them. Take the bull by the horn, get them started, let them know, hey, let's get your 3 right in line. And we strategically grow this thing that secures that everybody continues to receive from this day forward, right? And so, folks, that's going to be all for tonight. This is a one-time execution system. It's $45 one time, folks. Having 3 do the same. This is not the MLM jungle, okay? This is not the MLM jungle, okay? All digital assets after you, cash flows you instantly and residually. We all scale and cash flow simultaneously, and we dictate how fast this scales. Launch your team with our next SPM meeting or schedule a private meeting today. Ladies and gentlemen, you invite, we ignite, okay? We utilize our superpowers together, and we grow this as a team. Together, everybody achieves more. We provide, again, 1,000% support. Can't tell you how that's our bread and butter. That's what separates us from any other operation, okay? We're not here trying to leave people behind. We want to support you and your team. Trust me, we'll be supporting you well beyond you getting past $13,000 a month, well beyond you getting past $5,000 a month, okay? We're going to provide support for the entire team because we want everybody to get to their magic number. Cooperatively complete the 2 smart steps, folks. Get it done less than a week. I'm letting you know, just based on evaluated experience, those that get this thing done within 3 days or less, they end up growing this thing a little faster. And those are the people that I look for because they're real serious, okay? You can search us on Facebook, Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. We also have our resource hub called smarterthanmoney.com. We have many of the frequently asked questions that people ask. You can see a lot of our global community, faces of people that are all over the world. My organization now is in over 5 to 6 continents and right around about 11 to 12 countries. And folks, I'll never meet everybody that's in my organization, right? I'll never meet them, probably never ever see them. But folks, guess what? They're contributing to everybody's residual cash flow all over the world. All we're doing is just getting in line and duplicating the one-time execution. So that's going to be it, folks. My name is Douglas Ford. It's always a plum-pleasing pleasure to bring you this information anytime I get a chance to. as we like to conclude, we just don't want to see you guys at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scaling in your residual cash flow. And most definitely, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless you.